Hi, I'm Sandy Schreck, and we know with the approaching holiday season that berries are one of the #1 sellers. This berry is actually our #1 seller, and you can see why. It's wired all the way. It's one of the water resistant berries. Most of our berries are all water resistant, but you can see it gives really a great textural look. Another new item that we have for this year is this green velvet magnolia. And this is just a stunning stem. We're seeing velvet come on really strong, and this rich magnolia is going to be perfect for with fresh or with faux botanicals. So today we're going to create a design. We still see the buffalo plaid very strong in, and I've started with some of the styrofoam recessed down in the container. So I've got it down low so I don't have a ton of mechanics to hide there. And then I'm just going to start with this amazing pine spray that is in the long pine. And we're just going to come in with 2 of those up in there and 2 stems, and we're done with that foliage. Just really see how impactful it is so fast already. Then we're going to come in and add a few of the berries here. I prefer to use the styrofoam when I have mating berries here. You know how that goes. On Christmas designs, because I know that it's going to be taken kind of on and off the table, we're thinking about a centerpiece design. So rather than the John Henry, I prefer the stronger styrofoam to be able to give it really sound mechanics. And then we're going to add some coloring on the edge with this spruce pine. And, oh, yeah, see? Using the stem cutter, the silk stem cutter. That's the way to go. It just cuts like butter. So there's no sense killing yourself on trying to cut with the clippers. If you don't have one of those, you need one of those. So you can see what a great look, how fast that comes together. Next, we're going to add this stunning velvet magnolia. And you can see what a textural difference. So this is kind of more traditional, what we've seen year to year. Now just adding in this rich look that we get from this velvet magnolia just really elevates this design. Look at how much elegance and contrast the textures that brings into that design. Just going to do 2 stems, one coming from one side and one the other. And then just doing some shaping on the leaves to make it feel like it's connected into the design. Isn't that stunning? So lots of times at this point people would add a focal flower. And in this case, I'm actually using this berry cluster as is going to come down and be my focal. So that's just going to come in. Let's see what's here. I'm going to have to cut it just a little bit. Come right down in. So it's kind of like you can see through that white pine and coming in to that strong cluster there. And then to give depth to the design, I'm going to bring one to the back at a little bit different level, and then we're going to tier one more up right here and just angle it off so that they kind of have a little bit of a curving visual pathway through the design. So just lastly, you're just going to take one more look and just make sure we're spreading those berries out enough that each stem has value in there. And I think I am going to add this this last stem in like I planned. Right over in here. And then just taking a look at my pine and doing one last little spin around and just adjusting some of those stems, giving them a little bit of that curve, kind of going one way or another. But so this is our traditional berried look with the elegant placement of the magnolia leaves. So if you like this style design, make sure and like, share, and comment on our videos. Tell us what you like, and if you can see your customers being inspired by these beautiful textures. I'm Sandy Schreck for LBR Educates.